I have scoured the internet for the best way to cut a watermelon, and it all boils down to this method right now that I'm going to show you. First of all, you need a watermelon. This is a monster. This is probably 35 to 40 pounds, this thing, and you're gonna wash it first of all, and you're gonna need a sharp knife, as big as possible. This is the biggest one I have right now. I'm not in my own kitchen. And you're gonna need a large bowl. This might not even be big enough for this watermelon, but we're gonna give it a try. So here it goes. First thing you're gonna do is you're gonna cut the ends off. So take your knife, slice down. Try not to take too much of the meat out. That's quite a bit actually. This is a very thin-skinned watermelon. We're gonna do the other side. Not as much this time. All right, that's a little bit better. It could have went a little bit deeper. And now we're gonna cut it in half. Now with a knife that's not big enough, not as big as a watermelon, we are just going to go down and work it around. Oh, we got a split there. This is a monster, I'm telling you. And let's just rotate it around. This thing is exploding, essentially, this watermelon. It's bursting at the seams, ready to be cut and eaten. There we go. We have our watermelon. Now you can get seeded or seedless. I thought this was a seedless. Oh well, anyways. Next we're gonna choose a half of it. We're gonna flip it over onto the large side. This is even a small cutting board. And we're gonna trim the skin off right there. We're gonna get rid of the skin. And don't worry if there's still some white showing, we can trim that up later. So you wanna do your best to not take too much of the meat off. Just kind of go along the curvature of the melon. We're almost there. All right, now, if there's any white spots, you can see here, you can just easily just trim that off. And there's a little bit more. If there's some left over, it's not a big deal. It's just that there's not a lot of flavor in the whites. Now we're gonna section it off, and what I mean by that is we're going to make about, let's say, 3/4 inch slices. You want to go all the way down, cut it all the way through, as even as you can get it. I wish I had a longer knife, but I forgot it. We are on a little bit of a staycation, by the way, in a cottage up here. So, all right, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna rotate it 90 degrees, and we're going to do the same, and we're gonna cut down. Be careful, try to keep it all together if you can. And it might be hard because you have this smaller knife, but I'll do my best. Okay. All right, now we're gonna take our bowl. All right, I had a few pieces here that crumbled off. This is a very ripe watermelon. No worries, just eat those. Now you gotta take your bowl and put it upside down over the watermelon that you just cut, like so. And now we're gonna flip it over. This might get a little messy here. You should do this over the sink, but I wanna show you how it's done. 1, 2, 3, and flip. There you go. They're all sectioned off now, as you can see. Well, there you go. I think this is the best and most simple way to cut and eat a watermelon. There's no hassle, there's a minimal mess, and it's easy to eat for everybody. So give it a shot if you haven't tried it. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. I think I have to cut the other half now because I'm going to eat this whole thing.